We are honored to have the mental health therapist of the decade with us. She is amazing. And we're going to have a mental health moment.
Gosh, Angel, I don't know if I want to follow that act or not. But the Lord does have something really special for you guys this morning. And when I spoke a couple of months ago, I felt like he said, next time I want you to talk about ego boundaries. And so the scripture says in Proverbs 4:23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything you do flows from it. Okay? And so the Lord is talking about having good boundaries. And God has very good boundaries. Boundaries help to keep the good in, and it also helps to keep the evil out. Okay? So I have a lot of good information. So if you would just allow me to, I'm going to be referencing my notes so I don't miss anything. Because we were created in the image of God, right? When we function within the boundaries of how he has created us, things work, right? So we're created body, soul, and spirit. And when all three of those areas of our life are in balance, we have health, mental health, physical health, and spiritual health, okay? So what is an ego boundary? So if you think about like physical boundaries, protect our physical space, like you have a yard. You might have a fence around your yard. That is an indication of what gets to come in and what has to stay out. Well, ego boundaries protect your emotional space. Okay? So think about this. A person with strong ego boundaries has their doorknob on the inside. So if you're thinking of you're in a room with a door, a person with strong ego boundaries, the doorknob is on the inside. So they control, right, what or who gets to come in. And they also control if there are things inside of them, maybe there are beliefs that they picked up along the way that are not rooted in truth. Maybe someone said something, spoken to their life, and it got past their boundary and it's settled in their heart and it's destructive. Well, when we have really healthy ego boundaries, we can open that door and say, no more, and send that out. Okay, a person who has weak ego boundaries, it's like the doorknob is on the outside of the door. So anything or anybody can have entree to speak into them, to get into their heart. Okay, so a person with weak ego boundaries may over-identify with other people. They may over-identify with what other people are saying or doing. So and I think my time is up, guard your heart with all vigilance, right? Because out of it, everything of life flows.
Excellent. Woo!